You know what I see you as?
Yeah.
I mean, just speaking to you, watching you online, you're a role model. Do you think of yourself as a role model?
I mean, I only want to set, the best example, and that's by being human. I mean, I don't
Yes.
want to stand up here with like a sash and a tiara being like, oh, hi, look at me, look at me.
Right.
I just want to be human.
Yes.
And acknowledge my faults, my shortcomings, because we all have those.
Yes.
We're not perfect, and we can filter our selfies as much as possible, but at the end of the day, you're human.
That is true. You know, what here at the studio now, what we term it is we are perfectly imperfect.
Yes.
And that's okay, because that really makes us who we are. We all have gifts, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. And all of it really, just speaking to you, it's about balance, isn't it? I mean, like you said, social media has its positives, but it also, if there's too much of it, it can have its negatives as well. So how do you balance yourself on social media? Do you set criteria, I'll only be on social media at certain times, or how do you create balance?
Well, with spending time with the quality people in my life, such as my family and close friends, I only want to remain positive and mindful of that separation.
Sure.
Because when you bring too much of it into your personal life, that's where it sort of is like a contagion, and it can infect and manifest into something that it really shouldn't be.
Right.
So I just like to be as mindful as possible, and I like to be as profound as I can on social media, because I just like to provoke thought. I like to throw the apple of discord a little bit, just to rattle people, but in a tasteful way, and also in a very conscientious way.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, like I'm not here to post political opinions, and I actually recently just posted. I was like, if you want good old classic petty conversation, talk to a Republican or a Democrat.
Oh.
If you want rational conversation,
Right.
talk to a centrist, someone that sees both sides
Right.
and that weighs everything out, because we are dealing with a balance here.
Yes.
And we need to constantly create that balance of light and dark.
That is true. That is very true.